else we need, yeah. Man, I got it, wow.
Everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. This is where your host, Frank Holder, talks about sports with comedians. Let's get the comics in here. My man, Howie Bell. Howie, how are you doing, bro? How's everything?
What's up, good brother? Welcome to a happy Detroit Lions Monday. How are you, good brother?
I didn't realize it was a Detroit Lions Monday. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Detroit. You know, it's a holiday here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's only local.
Yeah. Okay. It's because tonight is the game. I understand. I understand. Let me see. Let me see how happy it is in New York. Hold on. Let me see. My man,
I'm Marshawn right now. I'm like young Marshawn Lynch. I'm only here so I won't get fined.
Well,
I'm
okay,
only here so I won't lose my job. That's the only reason I didn't look up no answers. I just walked in the door like 10 minutes ago. All that top. And you know I didn't do that one. I don't give a damn. I didn't do none of them.
Well, we see how happy it is in New York. Let me see how happy it is in New England territory, sub-New England territory.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, it's been a beautiful week of football, okay? Listen, the Jags got curb stomped, first of all. Mo got on his Broncos colors. Hey, and we still number one in our division. You hear me? Get big.
Oh my God, he cut the camera off, man.
Bo cut the camera off. Bo got so mad he cut the camera off. It's all good. It's all good. I understand.
Oh man.
All right, so being that it's obviously a Monday after this, let's talk about sports because that's what we do.
A Detroit Lions Monday.
Yeah, yes, Detroit Lions Monday. But before we talk about Detroit Lions, before we talk about football, we gotta talk about the Game 7, Seattle Mariners tonight against the Toronto Blue Jays. We don't talk about baseball often. Let's talk about it real fast. Howie Bell, give me your, it's a Game 7, ALCS. What's your take on this, bro?
Hey man, this has been a great series, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been watching it, man. I think the Blue Jays gonna pull it off, though.
Yep.
I do, man. I think Toronto's just gonna do it, man. I mean, it just is what it is. I love Seattle too, one of my favorite cities in the world. But Toronto, man, they got it.
Howie, you know what? Honestly, I love baseball, but it don't matter who wins this Game 7. The Dodgers look so good. I don't see how
they do.
I don't see how anybody, but I'm gonna be pulling for either the Mariners or the Toronto Blue Jays to beat that Dodgers. That's how I'm gonna look at it. So, Mo, how you look at that Game 7 tonight, man? How you feeling about Seattle and Toronto? How you feeling about it?
Right now, man, I'm like 2 shots of Novocaine. I ain't feeling shit. You know?
You be all right, Mo. You be all right.
Honestly, I'd rather see Seattle do it because Toronto's in my division. So I don't like Toronto. I don't like nothing about being, baseball in Toronto other than the strip clubs in Toronto. Then that's a different conversation. And I'm just a little pissed off because I'm not the only person on this panel whose team lost. I'm the only one who showed up. See, like other people conveniently got to drive up and down the highway. But when it's time for somebody else to be missing, they the first one to say, Spanky did the show from the shower.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you this, Mo. We gonna make sure we get to the Jags when Jay get back. We gonna make sure we get to the Jags. We can't let that slide. Cannot let that slide. D. Jones, what's your take on the Seattle, Mariners, Toronto Blue Jays Game 7, man? Because that's what's happening tonight.
Yeah, I never. You know how some women pick the football team with the best color?
Yeah,
I'm going with the city with the finest women, and that's Toronto. So that's how I'm picking tonight. I got Toronto winning, but losing to the Dodgers because Ichiro crazy.
Yeah. Let me say this, man. I don't know if you guys happened to watch that game the other night. Ichiro put on Shohei Ohtani ended up putting on the best game I think I've ever seen a baseball player play. I don't know, did y'all? I don't know if
Yes, I saw it. I saw it.
I've never seen that before. I've never
Yeah,
seen.
me
So
neither.
here's I want to leave y'all with this. How do you think society? How do you think America is going to feel? Once it's I mean, you can't even get past the fact that now he is the best player to ever play the sport, and he's Japanese. He's not even American, and the sport was created here. How you feeling about that?
I don't think Donald Trump likes this.
Yes, yes,
Are they gonna send ICE to get Showtime? Are they gonna send ICE to get him? What's going on here? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
he gotta be one of the greatest.
I don't think
Gotta
one
be
of
one of the greatest baseball players.
Howie. I
Greatest
don't think
baseball players.
one of. I think the greatest. He's better than any. There's nobody out there who you can
I've
say.
never seen me too, Frank. I gotta agree with you. I've never, and I'm not a big baseball guy,
Yeah,
but I do agree that out of all the baseball players, he's not better than like old Satchmo Page and all that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't better than all them guys. Now let's go back to the Negro League. Them
yeah.
dudes was doing everything now.
Right. But no one.
So they was
No,
playing first base, second base, third base, outfield, pitching, batting. So you
right,
got to remember the
right.
Negro League is where it goes back to. So let's be honest. Let's go all the way back. We're gonna talk about the best. He's not better than those guys.
Right, Howie. I mean, Mo, what's your take on that? You think
You
that
cut
he?
me off real quick on that.
No. Howie. I agree with you. That's why I want to ask Mo what he said. But what you think? Like, you agree with Howie? Because I've
Yeah, I
if
agree
you
with
want
Howard.
to league,
Back then he said they were playing first base, second base. They was in the stands selling popcorn,
Yeah.
hot dogs,
Shortstop.
getting beers. You know what I'm saying? They was
yeah,
doing commercials in left field. And they had a show. The
yeah,
boss. Listen, if you want to know about black baseball, the best movie to ever watch, Bingo Long Traveling All Stars. But anyway, back to Shohei Ohtani. He's impressive, but he's not the first person to come from an Asian country to do those. Y'all just say Ichiro. We had Godzilla on the Yankees. There was a bunch of people that came in, but he's one of the best to have in his time. But these athletes, I said this a long time ago. Records are going to be broken because these athletes are getting bigger, stronger, faster, more technical. I mean, these records are no longer going to be records. They're going to be just regular game day stats.
D Jones, you get the last word on this, man. How are you feeling that America's going to handle with Shohei Ohtani what he's doing? How are you feeling?
Just imagine if he was black and Mexican mixed. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I'm not as old as you guys. I wasn't around for the Negro Leagues.
I wasn't around either, but I saw everything.
I'm gonna just go for what I seen. I never seen nobody
Joker?
6 innings and then go hit 3 home runs. He won the baseball game by himself.
He did.
Like, I never seen it happen.
Can I say this? And I don't mean to cut into your time, D Jones.
Yeah.
But let me say this though. I wasn't there either. But I do know this. I do know history. And my boy Dave Miller, who was a Kappa from my school, Noop from Benedict College, he wrote a book about the Negro League. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad I don't remember the name of the book. But I'm gonna tell you this: these boys used to do way better, like 2 or 3 times, 10 more times better than that, bro.
Yeah.
They were unstoppable.
I believe it.
I'm talking about to the point to where that Japanese game and that Asian game of baseball, I do know this. I don't know a lot about baseball. I do know that they learned techniques from the Negro League. That we're the beginners of that.
And I understand, but
yeah.
For me, it's like when we talk about the top players in basketball, I never seen Wilt, I never seen Russell, and certain guys. I wasn't around for them, so I never put them in a list because I don't know how to speak on them. So for my eyes, for what I've seen,
but history teaches you how to speak on people.
History will tell me Bill Russell was the greatest, but I don't believe
he was one of the greatest.
One of, but I
Yeah, that's what, you get ready. Y'all are getting ready to open the door for a whole nother conversation. We can talk about an hour about that all by itself. But let's keep it moving. Let's keep it pushing. Howie Bell, I'm gonna put you up first so we can get this ball rolling, man. Let me put this here like I always do, and you go here like I always do. We got to talk about one topic before we talk about the NFL. Man, Doug Martin, former Buccaneers and Boise State running back, he died at the age of 36 over the weekend as he was in Oakland police custody. Oakland police ran up in here and they contacted him on Saturday, late Friday night, Saturday morning. They were responding to reports of a home break-in. The police responded to the report of the break-in received, and they noticed that the suspected burglar was having a medical emergency. So it seems like he was a suspected burglar who was breaking in a home, former Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back, and ended up having somewhat of a heart attack while he was breaking in someone's home. I don't know how crazy that sounded to you, but I thought that was wild. First of all, Doug Martin was one of the best running backs in Tampa Bay history. I don't know what the hell he's doing if this is him doing it, doing a home break-in and then having a heart attack and then died. You know what I mean, Howie? What's your take on this, Howie? Howie, can you hear me?
He broke into a home.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. He broke into a home and had a heart attack during the break-in.
Yeah, and died.
Yeah, good for him. Yeah, good for him. Yeah. Yeah, good riddance. You talk about instant karma. Wow.
Yeah.
You broke into somebody's house and then you had a heart attack. Man, how comical is that? That's got to be the best. I love that. That was a great story. Actually, that made me laugh. Hey, yeah, I'm cheering him on. Let's go, brother.
Oh man, Mo, how
good
you
brother? Good brother of karma. Yeah, that was a good one. I like the instant karma.
Mo, how you feeling about that? Because the way the story reads, it looks like Doug Martin broke in someone's home and had a heart attack and died, and under police custody while he was doing it. How you feeling about that, Mo?
I don't know if the story is crazy or me thinking I can follow Howie after that shit is crazy. I'm telling you this. Listen, man, I'm just sitting back wondering, did he break in or did he accidentally go in? Because the white folks, they be leaving their doors unlocked in certain neighborhoods. Was he on medication and wandered into the wrong house?
Anything's possible. It is Oakland. Anything's possible.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It could be a whole lot of different things. Or was he sick and was looking for help and walked into the house? I don't know, man. But I mean, how he got me all fucked up. Go to D. Jones.
D. Jones, after a brief struggle, it seemed like this man was having a heart attack and the police had him in custody. He passed away, and that's how it's reading. But the crazy part about it, like I said, is he was a great running back for Tampa Bay. You know what I mean? How are you looking at that?
Yeah, it's something else to this story. It can't just be that. It sounds like back when remember Dave Chappelle said the police would catch you and sprinkle some crack on you. It's something else going on that we don't know, man. Because 33 years old, either he was on something that gave him a heart attack or something happened to him, because I just can't see a ex-football player, unless they on drugs, breaking into somebody's house.
Yeah, it's a tough assignment unless something happened. There's definitely more to it. Definitely more to it. Howie Bell, let's talk about the LA Rams game versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. The LA Rams stomped the Jackson. Like, I gotta say this, bro. I didn't expect this game to be that. I thought it was gonna be a close game because the Jaguars been playing really good for the last couple of weeks, and the Rams been playing really good for the last couple of weeks. But the Rams ended up going to London and beating Jacksonville 35-7. Do you think it was the trip? You think Jacksonville wasn't prepared? What's your take on this, Howie?
You know what? They both had to take the same trip.
Mm-hmm.
Who's tired? All of us are tired. We took an international trip. Hey, man, the thing about it is the Rams are just a better team, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all it is. They both took the same trip, but I still like the Jaguars, though. I don't think they're done. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nothing about them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're done. You know what I'm saying? But I think they both took the same trip, and the Rams are just better, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the Rams are better, but I think that I think the Jags came there unprepared for what the Rams is going to do. I think that trip messed with them, though. I gotta believe that trip messed with them more than what they thought. You know what I mean?
The only good thing about Sunday is that the Jags got their ass whooped. That's the only good thing I can see about Sunday. After what happened to my team, I'm just ready to talk about any team that got their behind whipped. I swear to God, any other team but New York. I'm glad they got their ass whipped across the pond.
Well, you know what? We gonna get to your team. We gonna get to your team. Don't
It
worry.
don't make no sense to get to my team. My team already been gotten to. They got to last night for 33. Never mind.
We'll
Forget it.
get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. D. Jones, what's your take on the Rams, man? Because the Rams are getting better and better every week. Yeah.
I feel like first of all, we should do the hour on the Giants. Second of all,
You know what? You know what? You know what?
you get beat 35-7. And I'm mad because I picked the Jags thinking Matthew Stafford back gonna give out one day. Well, it wasn't that day at all.
Yeah.
It was not that day, man. I think the Jags are between who they were last season and just okay. And they came up against Matthew Stafford is throwing the ball.
Yeah. He's looking really good. And Matthew Stafford, every week they're getting better and better and better and better. That's right. For sure. All right, I don't see where Howie is. I don't see what happened to Howie. So Mo, I'm sorry to do this to you, bro, but we gotta talk about your team now. There's the Broncos and the New York Giants. I gotta admit, I thought the Giants had this game, Mo. I thought the Giants had the game. So talk to me. Tell me what you thought, man. Like, what happened? What happened to your team?
They lost. That's what happened. You didn't see it. What you mean? What
happened? They didn't broadcast it.
Yeah, like I was there on the sideline calling plays. They lost. They got their. You know what? I got to take the only positive that I can take from this is that my quarterback looked like he was ready to fight during the fourth quarter. It didn't like he was just folded and we got ran over. We lost, you know what I'm saying? But it was a fight. If our field goal kicker gets that extra point, we might have a different story today. Maybe it was a close one, but they won. I don't know. Man, you know, it hurt. Man, I feel like.
Hey, Mo, can I say something, man?
No, you can't say nothing right there. I got to
see right now, Howie.
I got to get it off. I got to get it off. It hurt. I feel like that kid whose father said he was coming to pick him up and never showed up.
Howie Bell, the Giants were up by 19 at the end of the third quarter. How in the world did this happen, Howie Bell?
Okay, so let me tell you how this happened.
Oh, God.
That's
why I said I didn't want you to say that. I know you're going to go in. You're ready to go in on me.
Yeah, you know what? I picked the Giants to win. That's the crazy part.
I did too.
So I picked the Giants to win. So my thing is they fucked around and did not, excuse my language, and did not run the goddamn ball. Mm-hmm. You're up. You're winning. Run the ball. Run the timeout. Make them use timeouts. Excuse me. When run the clock out, make them use timeouts, and do your thing. What are they? It was the worst end of a game type of shit. I've never seen a debacle like this. Maybe before, but not recently. And my thing is, the Giants won that game, man. Y'all gave it away, bro. How could you do that? And then the dumbass kicker, I promise you, if they was in high school, they would have duct tape. Let me tell you something. They would have literally duct taped him to the locker. That kicker, bro. That kicker needs to lose his job, man.
Well, I didn't see the kicker. I didn't see too many of the highlights, so I'm going to look into this. D. Jones.
Before you move to D. Jones, do you know that kicker missed 2 extra points in the field goal?
No, I didn't. Learn something new.
Wait a minute, hold on. Mo, do you know that?
Mo knows. Mo watched the game.
I won't talk about it.
See,
you got to talk about something.
D. Jones, what's your take on how the team was down by 19 points? And look how he's smiling.
Debacle.
But look how he's smiling. D. Jones, talk to you.
Bing bong. Okay, so I picked the Broncos to win, and I bet on the Broncos yesterday, and I'm looking at it like, man, I'm finna lose my little $30. You know what I'm saying? And I just cut it off. Like, I stopped looking at my FanDuel because I'm like, dog, it's a wrap. There's no way that the Broncos are going to come back and win. And then I happen to just go back on FanDuel to check my bets. Bam, $175. Thank you, New York Giants, for not running the ball. Bing bong.
Hey, I saw that post too. I saw
Huh?
that. I saw that, good brother.
Yeah, thank you, man. I deserved it. Okay, I
did.
deserved that win.
So you won $175. So first round's on you when we hook up. First round's on you.
Yeah. Come be around some winners in Detroit.
Come be around some winners.
Oh,
No, that hurt. That you cut me deep.
You know why?
Deep.
You know why? Let me say this, Frank. Frank, I'm sorry. Let me say this. You know
deep.
why? You know why? Because y'all beat Detroit in the NBA doesn't mean that you're better than us in the NFL.
They ain't better than nobody in the NFL.
We got the Patriots coming up soon.
We not worried.
I know y'all ain't worried. Y'all wasn't worried at the Super Bowl either. That's what happens to y'all ass.
Have you seen this, man?
All right, we coming for y'all.
You better bring Scatterboo, Lawrence Taylor, and everybody else you can find.
And you know what though? I like Scatterboo.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about nobody named Scatterboo.
All right, so Howie, bro, let me keep this going, man. Let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs now, because guess what happening, man? Kansas City is now, listen, they scored in the last couple of games, they scored 30-plus points. And yesterday, I thought this game was going to be a whole lot tighter. I picked the Chiefs by an edge. I didn't pick them by 31-0 and blanking out the Raiders like that. I didn't pick it to be that, substantial. Howie, are you starting to take notice about the Kansas City Chiefs now? They're on a run. What's that, 4-game winning streak?
Hell no. That was fugazi.
Was? Okay.
That was fugazi. That was bullshit. That was the worst. That was one of the best teams in the NFL playing against one of the worst teams in the NFL. I mean, come on. What did you expect? And Kansas City put on a fucking display. Like, look at us. We're a peacock. Look at our feathers. Man, them niggas, man, listen. You beat up the worst team in the NFL, bro. Okay. The fuck was that? I'm excuse my language. Kansas City is fugazi right now. I don't believe in them. I don't think they're as good as people think they are. They got all their receivers back. Okay, cheerio. Watch what's about to happen in the coming weeks. The AFC is tight, boy.
Yeah,
it's
it is
tight. And man, that win was fugazi. That was like they were supposed to do that.
Yeah, I agree. That's why we're gonna sit back and say, let's
I mean, that wasn't they don't get no crown for beating up on the Raiders.
Okay, all right. Let's see what you think, man. You think there's Kansas City is starting to put it together?
They look like Kansas City, but then again, it was Las Vegas. Me, you, Howie, and D. Jones, we can go out there and look like that against Las Vegas also. I mean, it don't matter who plays Las Vegas. Anybody can look like that. My grandmother could beat them and she ain't even alive. You know what I'm saying? So, but Kansas City is trying to make a run for it, and you ain't got to be all that. All you got to do is have a winning record to get into the playoffs, man. And they got the record and the referees. Don't forget that.
Yeah. D. Jones, any concern from you? Because the Chiefs look like they put it together, bro. They fought an in-division opponent, and they were dominant in-division opponent.
I feel like they beat a great team yesterday. I feel like their schedule is not difficult, but they got who they got coming up. They got the Commanders. Who knows? Then they got the Bills. That's a toss-up. Then the Broncos, and the Broncos are amazing because you've seen what they did.
You had to say that shit.
They got the Colts. Who knows? Because the NFL is crazy in itself right now. The Colts are number one in the AFC. This year, anybody can win it. It's really crazy, and y'all shouldn't sleep on the Raiders because the Raiders beat one of the greatest teams in football today. So
I will say this: I cannot remember Howie Bell in recent history where there's been so much parity in the league. Like right now, there's
Yeah,
not. This time last year, we knew there was 2 or 3 teams that were really, really dominant,
right.
really, really dominant, and then there was everybody else. This year, it's
Yeah.
Howie Bell. It's a lot of parity in the league. In the NFL, when it comes to the Super Bowl, you could pick 2 teams and in the Super Bowl and be like, yeah, I can see them there. I can see them there. So that's my take. That's why I wanted to throw that out to you, Howie. But before we do that, Howie, my New England Patriots won against the Tennessee Titans, man. You know, that's what, 4 games straight, Howie. How we look at the Titans versus the Tennessee Titans versus the Patriots. What's your take on this,
All right,
Howie?
so let me just say this. Just on the tail end of what you just talked about, the NFL is getting way more closer to being competitive than it's ever been that I've ever seen.
Yep.
Now, what needs to happen is, and we'll talk about this later, the refereeing and stuff like that, and rule changes and stuff, but and such. But what I will say is the balance is it ain't that far, man. Man, a team that you think is on the verge of tanking out that season could easily go on a run. So we're in a, I love the NFL for that. So with that being said, man, New England Patriots, for example, they are doing very well. They got a great new quarterback. People thought they were bums. People thought New England was done, and they would never recover from the Tom Brady era. And now look at them, man. New England looks so good. I'm actually happy for New England just to see the rebound that they have. And man, I love an underdog as most Americans do. Now, the Titans. Hey man, I thought you know what? Listen, I'm a Minag. I mean, well, excuse me, a
McNair,
McNair fan, and it was a tragedy what happened to him and all that stuff, man. And that was one of my frat brothers too. But I haven't been a Tennessee Titans fan for a long time. But they got a future, man. But the Patriots look goddamn good. And then that's what I say about that. That's my take on that one.
Mo, what are you thinking about the Patriots and the Titans? What do you think about this resurgence for the Patriots?
That's what I think about it.
You got
I
you got a
don't
little
care. I
bias
don't
here.
care about the Patriots. So what? Y'all beat Tennessee, another team that everybody could beat up on. Didn't they just lose their coach last week?
Yep, the week before, yep.
Yeah, it's a sad day in New England when y'all just take advantage of a win like that one, thinking that y'all back to y'all glory days. I ain't impressed.
Okay, all right. So D Jones, where are you at with? Okay,
But the NFL is all about taking advantage. If you
that's
think about what the NFL is about,
yeah.
it's all about taking advantage of people, whether it's injuries, coaching, whatever. The NFL, the season is so short that people have to win the games, bro. Every game counts in the NFL.
D,
Stop underestimating that and stop downplaying and making excuses. Every game counts.
D Jones, what's your take on it besides the strong arm?
shout out to Coach Vrabel for going
I
back
like
to
him. Oh,
Tennessee.
Jesus, like he got him on speed dial.
Shout out to Coach Mike for going to Tennessee and whooping ass. It was great to see the Tennessee fans chanting his name at the end of the game, showing him some love.
That was dope.
Drake May, bro. I don't know if you done turned on him, Frank, and going to that man. He can throw.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, I'm there now, D Jones. I'm there.
Listen, he
I'm
did
there.
something stupid yesterday when he was running. He should have either threw the ball away. He almost got a concussion, but he learning. I'm getting more confident in the receivers because I thought we needed some more weapons. But these boys out there, they catching the ball for him. We got some no-name dudes except for Hunter and Diggs. If we added another piece, the sky could be the limit. They talking about Olave or Madison from the Vikings is what I seen. So I'm just, and the schedule is so tough that I see us winning a good 6 more games. So, number 1 in division once again. Drake May, New England Patriots. Strong arm.
I will say this, D. I'm a huge Patriots fan. I got 2 concerns on their schedule. That's Atlanta and Tampa Bay. Those are the 2 concerns I got. And I'm
well, if Tampa's receivers are dead like they are now, we'll be all right.
Yeah. And I was about to say we could be all right because of the receivers.
And we still got the Bills coming up.
Yeah.
And honestly, everybody else sucks.
I'm going on them as not with a dog in the fight and say the Patriots could go to the playoffs for real.
Oh, we're going to the playoffs.
Yeah, we're going to the playoffs.
Can we stay number 1 in the division?
Yeah, we're going to the playoffs. All right, so Howie Bell, it's none of that time, man. I'm looking at the clock. I want to keep the thing moving. So now I need you, Howie Bell, you up first. And after the game we saw the other night between the Pittsburgh Steelers and was it the Cincinnati Bengals, where we saw the Old Man Bowl, Old Joe Bowl, I had this idea. I said, let me see who your top 5 performances from an athlete considered old who was active, like Joe Flacco, like Aaron Rodgers, like a Tom Brady. Give me the top 5 performances that you've seen of a supposed old man that you were like, you know what, this dude balled out.
Now, I thought you meant from any sport.
In any sport, yes, in any sport.
Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to tell you this, though. Well, I got to go number 1. Well, I want to put them in no order, but got to be Tom Brady since you talk about the Patriots. So, he did. I got it right here. Oh, my God. 2021. Tom Brady was 43 years old of age. Jesus Christ, bro. He beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bro. Man, that was amazing, bro. I mean, wait.
He was on Tampa.
No, he was
on hold on. He led the Tampa. Hold on. He was on Tampa and led the victory over Kansas City. So that year, dog, that was amazing. And that was in 2021.
Yeah.
I thought that would, and I saw that, and I watched that game. And
that was the Super Bowl. That was the
Super Bowl. That sure was in 2021, and that was amazing, bro. And he was 43 years old.
Yeah.
So. Serena Williams, bro, in 2016, dog, Australia Open, bro. She was 34 years old, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Serena won that tournament, dog, and really, she's still doing shit now. But at that time, at 34, that was amazing. And plus she's a black woman, bro. You already know how that goes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I remember all that, the controversy around her and everything that's going on. Even though I don't like the way she looks right now as the pale-skinned woman, but I mean, that was the old Serena. George Foreman, bro. Y'all remember this?
Yeah.
1994. He was 45 years old, man. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, keep going. You got
first heavyweight over Michael Moore, man, at 45 years old. And then Tiger Woods, bruh, with the Masters at 43.
That's a good 5, Howie. That's a good 5. I like those performances.
Hey, man, and it's more to come. That was my 5.
Okay, I like those 5. Mo, you got your 5?
Wait, let me give you one. One honorable, and Jay not here. So I'm going to give you an honorable because I got it right here in my notes. Because Jay's not here. LeBron James got the 2020 Finals MVP at age 35.
Okay, because Jay's
with
not
the
here.
Lakers. So I got to give you that in honor of Jay because I know you love LeBron. So I got to give it to him on that one.
In honor of Jay, I was hoping we weren't going to hear LeBron in this conversation, but I guess you had to do that. How we, Mo, can talk to me? What give me yours? Top 5.
I had LeBron on my list. Also, I had Foreman. I guess that's the low hanging fruit. I went with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar his final years with the Lakers. And he won a championship twice out of it, and he wasn't no spring chicken when Magic got into the league. Actually, he got hurt.
Right.
During the finals, they had to lead the finals. So I gave it up to Kareem, for doing his thing. Not Dr. J, Moses Malone, when he went to the Sixers, was an old man.
Mm-hmm.
So I got him down there, man, also. And and that's my list right there because Howie took two of them off the rip.
Okay, so let me see what your list look like, D Jones.
Howie took some of mine too, and he didn't have to throw the honorable mention in there. I do got LeBron. Even if whenever he play the next game, it's gonna be LeBron. LeBron's 80 years old, and he's still top 10 in the league probably. I got Ali with the rope-a-dope. He was, I think, 34, but he hadn't boxed in years, and 34 against a young George Foreman. That's crazy. Ali to me is the greatest boxer of all time. So I got Ali for. Of course, I got George Foreman knocking out Mike Moore in 1994, and how he said he was 45. I got Tom Brady winning the Super Bowl at 43 years old. And number one, I got the GOAT, Michael Jordan, 38 years old, put up 51 points.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Never missed a game his last 2 years with the Wizards.
Yeah.
The GOAT, man.
Yeah, he definitely did his thing. All right, Howie, now it's your turn, and we're going to go up to a question that you posed today, which I thought was a pretty great question. And your question was the top 5 biggest fourth quarter collapses in NFL history, and I think you got this in honor of what we saw yesterday.
I'm sorry, Mo. Where you at, Mo?
Good question, Howie.
Good, great question, Howie.
Mo, put your camera on, man. Where you at with it, brother? All right, so let me tell you this. So I had to do actually dug in the crates a little bit for this. And so I was like, all right, let me see what's happening. So you know what? It was 28-6. Panthers, Falcons, 2012, right? Carolina led 28-6 in the third quarter against Atlanta and blew it, and the Falcons outscored them 30-0 the rest of the game. They won 38-28, bro. That's a hell of a comeback. That's number 5. Imagine these. All right. So the Cowboys, how about this? They was over Detroit Lions, 24-7 in 2014. Dallas led 24-7, and Detroit scored 27 fourth quarter points. Won the game 31-30, bro. I remember that game. I watched it myself. And then the Cheetahs in the playoffs. That's another story. Then we got the Cowboys lost to the Vikings in 2009. NFC playoff game. 49-28, bro. 49-28. Now the biggest one, I think, but I didn't mention. Did I mention Tom Brady historic rally?
No.
I didn't mention that?
No.
Of course not, because that's number 1. The Patriots scored 31. This shit's stupid in NFL, bro. Unanswered points, and I love y'all to death, and even though I love the Lions more, but I love the Patriots. But God damn it, it was 2017, and goddamn, the Falcons led the Patriots 28-3, bro, with 2 minutes and 30 left in the third quarter. And the Patriots scored 31 unanswered points, and they won 34-28 in overtime. They say this is the greatest Super Bowl comeback ever. Tom Brady led the historic rally that will forever define this game. I got to give y'all props on that. I can't even lie.
I love that one. Mo, you want to give me your 5?
Mo can't follow. He don't like what I just said about that. I don't know.
I did a few. I found a few, but the only thing I really, what's really sad? When I put this into my search, the first thing that came up on my search, 2010, Miracle at the Meadowlands. The New York Giants had the game won, except for the idiot kicker kicked the ball off. to Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, I remember that. Deshaun Jackson. Yeah.
I remember that too.
Yeah.
I remember
He
that.
ran the ball back,
Ran all the way
and
back.
we lost. We lost the game. I had the Eagles. The Patriots game down there. There was a game in 2010 with the Minnesota Vikings in the NFC playoffs. I think it was. And they were down 33-0, came back and they won that game also. And those are the ones I got for I didn't do no. I'm hurting right now, Frank. I'm hurting.
I'm sorry. D Jones, give me your
I'm
5.
starting the wound.
D Jones,
Okay.
give me your 5.
Yesterday. That's on the list.
No good.
That was crazy. Yesterday has to be on this list, even though it's named after yesterday.
Yeah.
That's on the list. Okay, Mo, I'm gonna show you some love, man. The Giants beat the Pats in the Super Bowl. We were up 14-3.
Yeah.
And we lost. So I'm gonna show you some love with that. Still breaks my heart to this day. Buffalo Bills had a 30-point comeback against the Houston Oilers in 93. It was 35-3, and Buffalo wound up coming back and winning 41-38. And I believe Frank Wright was the quarterback because Jim Kelly was hurt.
Yeah, I remember that.
I threw a basketball one in there because I couldn't find 5 football ones, but since I don't want to say it, so I'm gonna leave that one out. Fuck LeBron.
Say it.
LeBron whooped my Pistons ass and put up 25 straight points. And nobody fouled him. Put him on the line.
I remember that.
What is he doing? And number one, it's got to be the New England Patriots against Atlanta. And you don't even have to say that. All you got to say is 28-3. And everybody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. All right, so now that I do that kind of stuff, I like to add things a little bit fun in here and everything else. I like to do that. So, and Howie Bell, you up. Name your top 5 rule changes you would like to see in the NFL. Or you could probably do it if you did it for any sport. You could do it for any sport. I'll let you get away with that. Howie, you go. Give me your top 5 rule changes you would like to see, because there's a whole bunch.
Yeah, it's a million, bro. Well, let's go into what recently just happened. They called back a touchdown from Jared Goff against Kansas City, and he was moving him up, and they say he didn't stop and pause. And because a million players run in motion and don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it that because he was behind the center, he can't keep moving? He got to pause. Bullshit. Y'all called the touchdown and took it away. That's a rule change. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop that. That's malarkey. That's a way for you to cheat. We gotta stop. We gotta keep these little loopholes of cheating out the way. They be cheating, y'all. Y'all don't think they cheat. They cheat like a motherfucker. They cheat. Listen, bro. Calvin Johnson changed the rule in the NFL. So that's another one. So he went all the way down and then put the ball down and did it. They say he didn't complete the catch. They changed the rule. I know this is retrospect, but they changed the rule because of him. Let me tell you something. They still manipulate that rule to right now. Look, there was a catch by a receiver this past weekend, and the ball hit the ground. And it bounced off the ground, but they act like it was still his. I think that was Kansas City still against Detroit. And it was like, come on, what is that? What is the catch? So change the rules on what actually is a catch. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have control of it? Are my fingers underneath it? Or do they have to be around it? In the ground? Because they make up and interpret this stuff as they go.
Now I'm like,
another rule change will be this kicking stuff, this kickoff. It looks so weird and dumb. I hate this kickoff, what they doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta change that, bro. Get back to a regular kickoff. Get back to that in this. My number one eats my soul. They need to change is the roughing the passer primitive of what they talking about. Bro, it's like you can't touch these dudes. I mean, dog, what are you talking about? If he threw the ball and I'm one step on my way to him and I grab him, that cannot be roughing the passer, bro. No matter how hard I slam him on the ground. This is football. You know what I'm saying? We playing football. I'm going full speed. I weigh 285 pounds, and I can't stop. You got to change that.
Okay. I like yours. I like yours, Howie Bell. Mo, give me yours. Give me yours.
Damn, Howie was digging in my crates over here because the first thing I got is what is a catch? I think they got a whole book. I think there's a whole book on just what is a catch. Nobody knows what is and what is a football move?
Oh my God.
That's the one that kills me. What's a football move? How come the football move is not valid in a touchdown, but is valid in a catch?
You know what,
I don't
Mo?
know.
I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, Mo, you gonna tell you something? Because that's left up for room of interpretation. Because a football move can be interpreted in so many ways. They want to say catch, 1-2, move. Man, they can interpret that any kind of way they want to and make a call and make a play. That leaves room for cheating.
Go ahead.
Also, I had the roughing the passer one because that, to me, I understand they got to protect the quarterback. I understand quarterbacks are valuable and they were taking some real serious hits. But some of these things that they getting hit for is just ridiculous. It needs to be, it needs to be looked at and evaluated better than the way it's being done now. You know, Jesus. I had another. I can't think of another one. I thought it was any sport because I did basketball also. I was saying to myself, it needs to be just like in the Olympics when the ball hit the cylinder, it's up for grabs. All this you can't go over the cylinder and touch the ball. That's weak. You know what I'm saying? When the ball hit the cylinder, it's up for grabs. I don't care who it is, what it is. If you can get it. Stop it, or whatever. And I'm glad they stopped the rule in baseball that you couldn't flip the bat because they were talking about that was disrespectful. Thank God that they brought that in, and I like that, and that's my 5 right there.
D. Jones, give me your 5.
All right, I got two football and the rest basketballs. I hate the tush push. I wish they would have banned it. I really do not like it, only because I think everybody's going to eventually do the tush push, and it's going to make football a little weak to me. Mm-hmm. What else? The kickoff, like Howie said, it's stupid. Why did you switch it in the first place?
I mean, it's just stupid. It don't even look right.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, my basketball ones. Speed up the coach's challenge. It's making the game so long to watch off these coaches' challenges, man. Like, just get 30 seconds. It shouldn't take 2 minutes to look at a video, man. It should not take that long. Let's take foul outs out the game. Maybe a penalty. Maybe like hockey. If you commit your 6th foul, you got to sit out for 2 minutes. If the game on 2 minutes long, that's on you. But a lot of people didn't pay to see some of these great players foul out. You know what I'm saying? So, and my number one is, and I'm sorry, Frank, because your team right now do it the most. I'm tired of all these 3-pointers. I'm sick of watching 1,000 3-pointers a game.
I'm sick of watching 1,000 3-pointers. I hate it.
So my fix is let's make dunks 3 points. That'll bring back people to the basket. No, seriously, we'll see people get dunked on all the time like it used to be. Make dunks 3 points.
That's a great suggestion.
That's a good idea. That's what I'm laughing.
It is. Yeah.
That's a great idea. Dunk in your head, and that's 3 points. Yep. Oh man, I kind of like that one. Yeah. All right, where am I at? Okay. Name. So we did the rule changes we'd like to see. Here we go. Name 5 things you wish was an Olympic sport. Howie Bell.
Oh wow. Oh boy. Well, first of all, I'd like to say, let me find out where I wrote that shit out at, but I didn't.
When we go
I say this off the top of the dome. You know what I wish would be an Olympic sport? Double Dutch.
I'll come back to you, Howie Bell. You get your list.
No, I'm right here. No,
Okay.
brother. Doing it. I just said double dutch. That's number 5. You hear me? Double dutch, I think, is a urban athletic sport that is not publicized enough. And I think they do it in some other countries, but Chicago, of course, is known for it. And I think that double dutch should be up there in Olympic sport. It's incredible. They do it they do competitions about double dutch in America. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Massive competitions. So I think that's a sport. I think it shouldn't be underestimated. A lot of black women are involved in that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that will be a great Olympic sport, double dutch. Here's another one. The Spades Domino Uno Tournament. I think they
You
need
just
to
took
go
all
ahead.
mine in one. Howie, damn.
No, you got to get them all. It'll be called
Yeah, man, he's taking the ball.
it'll be called the Spuds event. The Spades, Uno, and Tunk. Wait, we got to include a Tunk in there. I didn't even include Tunk. Spades, Uno, Dominoes, and Tunk, baby. Let's go. But on a serious note, another sport that should be in there is in the hood. We used to jump off roofs and jump off of gates and jump off of backyard garages and stuff. Hood Olympics.
Right.
Include some Hood Olympics in there. Where you got these kids doing unorthodox things. Because I've seen this thing they got right now. It's called tag. Y'all saw that?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all saw the tag thing?
Yeah.
Where they got like the obstacle course and they playing tag.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all saw it? Yeah. So do that for the hood. We got all kind of obstacle courses. We jumping on mattresses, you know what I'm saying, doing all kind of shit. So include all that into the Olympics. And honestly, with all seriousness, here's a real one, you know what I'm saying, for the Olympics. They need to include running. I guess this will be included in the Hood Olympics. Running from dogs. If you can run from dogs and be fast enough to get away, man, that's got to be included. That should be a Hood Olympics, but I digress.
Okay. I like your list. Mo, give me your list.
All right, number 5, and this is no particular order, but American football needs to be an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
It's not. American football needs to be an Olympic sport. You know, I mean, is it because we're the only country that play it? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure when the Romans or the Greeks were somewhere doing, I know they were getting from one end to the field to the other with a ball. It
Right.
needs to be an Olympic sport. Stickball.
Okay.
Put stickball, huh?
I remember stickball. I like stickball too. I agree. That was a good one.
I mean, you know, being from Brooklyn, that's a big thing in New York City. Stickball, man. Stickball needs to be an Olympic sport. For real, man. I think we need to have graffiti writing.
Graffiti. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somehow, some way. I mean, it went from the slums to $1 million paintings. It could be an Olympic sport if it's done the right way, and don't let the people from Australia get involved. That's all I got to say. Anything that's from the hood, nobody from Australia, that should be an Olympic sport. How to keep the Australians out. After she screwed up,
But don't sleep on video.
after she screwed up breakdancing, because I was all set. I was hyped, gung ho. I think rapping should be an Olympic sport.
You might be right.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna be honest too. Not only
It's
rapping,
international. It's all over the world. Why we can't have the best rappers in the world? This could be an Olympic sport. I mean, listen, could you see the American team right now? I mean, it would be crazy.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
That's my list.
I agree.
and I was gonna tag on to you with that, new era of kids and hip hop and the new culture. Why not include the video game competitions in the Olympics?
Yeah, man, that's a good one too. That's a good one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, because these kids are really into these video games. Why isn't that in the Olympics?
T. Jones, give me yours.
I really do like the battle rapping. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all ever watch Beating Bobby Flay? Maybe like a cooking competition
Hey!
with the best chefs across the world. I think that'd be dope as hell.
I love that, D Jones. Damn,
I'm from the hood, and I used to play craps outside in the Olympic stadium playing craps. I want to see the crap Olympics. How we said it, spades. It'd be a lot of fighting going on.
Uno Domino's tongue.
I got Uno number 2.
Tongue.
Got Uno number 2 and number 1. Since they took breakdancing away, and this is dear to my heart, twerking. They should have
the twerk contest.
Working in the Olympics.
Well, you know, American women would lose because African women would win all day long.
I don't care who win. We won.
We won.
We won. But don't let them Brazilians fool you either, Howie.
Yeah, don't sleep on the Brazilian women either, bro.
I won't. Would you be at home throwing dollar bills at the TV?
All right, because I'm looking at the time. Howie, we gotta do a game review tonight, man. Because tonight's game. Who's tonight's game, Howie? The Bucks and the Lions. I know you got the Lions. Yeah, look at Howie. Howie got the Lions.
Hold on, wait. Let me do my greatest D Jones impression.
He's doing a D Jones impression. Uh-oh. What kind of dance is that? Is that D Jones dance?
Yeah, D Jones. Yeah.
I didn't know I did crackhead shit when I.
That's how you be looking, nigga.
y'all.
You already know my prediction, brothers. Right. Detroit Lions, man. I live a few. D Jones, no, I don't live that far from Ford Field. Listen to me. I'm doing the show. I wanted to do it live from my boy's tailgate, but it's gonna be too loud. I couldn't do it. But I wanted to do this purposely to show y'all how good of a team Detroit's going to be. We're going to beat Tampa Bay by 13 points tonight. We're in Detroit. Tampa Bay is really good, and I like Baker Mayfield, so I'm not shitting on them. But they're in Detroit. We just came off a loss. We're bitter, we're mad, and we're at Ford Field, down the street from the crib. I'm about to smoke some. I'm sorry. Hey, that's it.
Okay. Mo, who you got tonight?
Hey, I got the line, but how talking about he about to smoke? I think he been smoking.
Yeah.
You mean you about to smoke? You about to continue smoking?
Well, you know, smoking is medicine. It's medicinal.
Damn right, baby. You damn right it is. I got the lines for that. Isn't it 2 games tonight?
Yes, it is. It is 2 games tonight. Oh yeah, that's right. So what's the other game? The other game is
Seattle and somebody, right?
Yes, I got Seattle.
Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, Seattle and
Seattle. Somebody I just looked it up too.
Yeah.
Terrible. I don't have it.
They got the 10 o'clock game. Seattle.
Who's playing Monday Night Football?
The Buccaneers and the Lions will face off in the Monday Night Football game this evening at 7 p.m. The game will be shown on ABC and ESPN.
Yeah, baby. Lions on prime time, nigga.
Seattle
in the second game.
Seattle and the Texans.
Yeah.
I got Seattle over the Texans.
Yeah, they're gonna beat. I got Seattle over the Texans too.
Okay, D Jones, who you got tonight's game?
I had picked Tampa Bay originally, but Baker's throwing to people we never heard of in life. Like, I think they got people from the tailgate to come play receiver. So I'm gonna have to go with the Lions, and I'm gonna go. Man, Sam Darnold can't do it again. Give me the Texans.
Yeah. Okay, because I got the Texans.
Hey, D Jones, come to the crib, baby. You always welcome as a Patriots fan, baby.
I got the Lions and the Texans myself, so I'm looking forward to that. Yo, let's get ready to roll up out of here so some people, I ain't gonna say no names, can finish that tailgate that's already started. All right, Howie Bell, tell everybody out there how they can follow you, bro.
Hey, man, you can reach me at Monday Night Football, DetroitLions.com, baby, because this is what we doing. You know, the Lions ain't had this much publicity on primetime games in years. We are kicking ass and taking names. Let's go. Dan Campbell, the Lions, Sonic, and what was my name?
Nothing.
Let's go. Yeah, Sonic and Lock. Let's go, baby, Lions.
Okay, Mo, tell everybody how they can follow you.
MOE_comic Instagram, Maurice Smith from Facebook, y'all.
There it is. And D Jones.
www.kingscorpio.com.
There it is, y'all.
And I'm a Scorpio too. This nigga ain't only Scorpio. I'm about to be here.
I'm a Scorpio too.
We'll be back.
We all Scorpios?
5 o'clock.
Yeah, November 8th.
Monday through Friday. Thank you all for watching. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Frank, the only non-Scorpio.
Hey, what you need?